Alright, so the roof rack begins today. Ran out to the hardware store, got some stuff. These are 8-foot pieces of cedar, 1 inch by 2 inch, I believe. And then this guy is a 1 inch by 3 inch piece of oak, something oak. Can't remember what it is. I'm going to be ending up making my main bars out of this. I picked this piece because of the grainage on it. Not sure how well it's coming up on camera there, but my plan is to cut it in half. It's got really nice grainage. All the other ones that were in there had like nothing. So this is gonna just be really cool and hopefully pop pretty good. I'm gonna be cutting this piece into 4 pieces, picking the 2 best and then making those obviously the part that you see or whatever. But I think all 4 corners of these, this one might be this bottom right here might be like the most boring piece on the entire piece of wood. I mean, it even changes color halfway through. So cool stuff. It'll be interesting to see once I cut this guy in half. I was lucky enough and got a nice straight piece. As you can see, a couple of these boards here are little catawampus. Little on the curved side. I believe once I get them cut in half, or 2 lengths, I'm going to cut them from the sides and then leave the middle once I figure out what the length is. But my plan, like I said, is to take this guy and cut it into 4. After looking online, the posts that fit into the stances that I got are just under 1 inch, or like 0.97, and then the width is just under 1.5. It's like 1.37. So cutting this in half, and then I'll sand it down that 1/8 of an inch or whatever is missing to get it to fit. Sand fit it, sand it, you know. And then once I get the crossbars on top, let's go right here and right here, because I'm buying these 4 pieces. And so that's going to be the oak that goes across, and then the cedar slats are going to go this way. Depending on length, it'll probably be, get you lined up, probably go overhang this window right here. So probably directly from this, because it'll be up here. Maybe farther back. Yeah, maybe I'll go like right here to here. No, that's not where I had it. I had it right here. So there. And the board will be like right. So this is where the fairing was resting. So it's probably right here. So the board would come out to about there. So yeah, I'll say like 4 inches. Maybe I'll go 5 inches and figure out the lengths from here to here. And then that'll just be my board length. But yeah, I did get some new drill bits for the I just, no affiliation to DeWalt. I just picked, they were on sale for like $10. So I just needed some nice new, anytime I start a project like this, I want to start with a good drill bit. This guy, I almost wasn't going to buy it. I thought that'd be perfect for marking the center on the big piece here. Put a nice chalk line down the middle, and that way it'll give me something to keep my eye on as far as guiding. The little felt guys, I got these little thin felts. I believe I only need, I'm guessing I'm gonna do 10. I got enough hardware to do 13 actually. Slats, and then the felt pads are going to go in between this post and these posts, and that'll keep them I think from damaging each other. Basically I don't want it to squeak ever. I'm just gonna drill a little hole in this and then shove them. Getting these furniture. I'll put a picture of what a screenshot of the stuff that I ordered. That is will be the bolts and some hardware stuff. But yeah, the bolts are like furniture, so they're big round disc with a 1/4 going through, and this hardware is locking washers and nylon. It's the nylon locking nuts and locking washers for the bottom side, but the top side will be like a bronzed, aged bronze, oily. I'm sure you can just picture it. But then these guys go in between, so it'll be the slat, the felt. I was thinking about nylon washers, and then it popped into my head that felt washers would probably be better. So felt washer it is. So bolt thing, slat, this guy, the main bar, and then on the main bar underneath I'm getting 1-inch L brackets that'll go from the main bar into the slat that's directly above it. So there'll be however many this way and however many that way. I think I ordered enough for 14 slats or something. I'd like to over order, and then if one breaks or if I lose something, I got more. I'm counting on it being probably 10, maybe more like 8. We'll see how many I can get. But I got enough lumber to do at least 10 slats, depending on length. Maybe even 15, I don't know. But yeah, and then I'm keeping it pretty much the same as the other stuff. I couldn't remember what this was called, and I didn't use this stuff. I don't believe I used this stuff to do this stuff. I know I used some on the back of this because when I was at Home Depot getting that, I was actually watching my video of me making this, trying to catch a picture. The whole reason I take these videos is so I know what I did and how I did it. Part of what I did was the color of stain, which I never bothered. I may have said it in like 4 other videos and figured I didn't need to repeat myself, but I do not have that color of stain. I almost got some more of this. Doesn't smell open. But yeah, I might need to get some more of this to give it that glossy look. I'm going to take it step by step though, because I'm not sure if I want the glossy look or if I want more of a matte. We'll see. It comes gloss, so by that I mean I don't know if I want it more glossy. It's a big project I've been thinking about for a couple of weeks, and I'm just now finally piecing everything together. These magnets are, I got these from my magnet collection. Maybe I won't cover that skunk too. I almost didn't even see that skunk too. Yay, magnet collection. Yes. I screwed up and realized I bought solid wire and not the stranded. So I'm kind of on hold right now until I order some more, get the actual stranded 22 gauge. Anyways, that's a whole nother project. So yeah, that's my setup. That's what I got going on. Probably gonna start with doing the sanding. Probably gonna cut them to length, just commit on a length. Do all the sanding, drill all the holes, and then wait a couple days for my stands to come. Is that dirt or is that paint scratch? It could be paint scratch. I thought I got pretty lucky with those. I had some on here, but they didn't fit. They fit, but they didn't quite look quite right. I'm looking for this kind of stuff. They didn't quite fit quite right. I don't know what the fuck that is. Those scratches off. So. Yeah, I had that's a big old crane truck thing. I had the one on there, and then I took it off. Sent it back. Kept the fairing. Fairing is over here. I'm probably going to take this part, keep the hardware, keep all this stuff, the stuff that it bolts into and whatnot, and make one out of wood, real thin wood, and put it back in this thing's hardware. But I don't know if I can do that because it looks like it's riveted. I might have to come up with my own mounting system and then just use this mounting system and then figure out some way to put pads on the bottom, because they're just rivets. And then I can sell this piece probably almost for what I bought it for, and then I don't know, I'll think about that later. But right now I'm gonna pack up and take a lunch break and maybe come back and do these today, or maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. I don't know. It's been a long day already, so all right. Got these cedars cut down. That's my buddy Chad. Now we're gonna cut these guys and get them ready. It's an 8 foot. Just gonna half them at 4 feet and chop the ends and half them. Yeah, using that bad boy. Need more wood. I need more wood. Just an idea. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to need at least 3 more boards to finish off over here. And for the structural ones, one in front, one in back. Yeah, I'm going to need more hardware, I think. These are looking sweet. I don't think I'm going to go as dark. I think I'm going to go lighter. Not the dark brown that I'm planning on. Alright, went and got myself 3 more pieces of wood. Already measured off that guy. Give myself a little room on either side. Measured them out. See my little markings there. And then also, I got this corner stock. Aluminum angle iron. 1 inch, 1/6. I know it's upside down, by 1 inch. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut these guys down. I might break out my hacksaw for this just because I want it to be a little more smooth and nice, even though I am gonna sand it. But I've never sanded aluminum unless you count this. So all right, we'll break out the saw and cut these down. All right, got my boards all cut, got my metal all cut. See how the cedar fits. Really pretty good and flush. A little rough, a little filing, no biggie. This one's nice and flush, little filing. And it's gonna need a little love. Kind of figured it would, but just be how far I varied off the line. I tried to cut that one from the inside, and it was definitely easier to cut it from the outside, which I did on the second part. But yeah, sweet. All right, so those of you following along at home, the cedar that I'm using for the main posts is 42. See if I can focus here. 42 inches by 15/16 by 1 3/16. The aluminum angle iron is 1/16 thick times 1 inch times 1 inch by 8 feet. And this Douglas fir that I'm using is 4 feet by 1.5 by 11/16. So that is where I'm at. Douglas fir, aluminum, and cedar. Yeah, why not? Alright. Alright, get the cedar guys nice and sanded down. Looking good. Yeah, nice and smooth. Beautiful. Not a lot of grainage yet. We'll get there. I'm about to start on these guys. Oof, cedar is messy. I'm a little over halfway done. Yeah, I'd say I'm a little over halfway done. I got 7 more to go. I've got a plethora over here. I got the 2 cedars plus 9 of these done. Most of them are pretty boring. There's a couple in here that are really sweet. This one's got some good stuff. These are the ones I'm going to put, obviously, face up. Closest to me, because I'm going to have to be the one staring at them all the time. Trying my hardest to keep dust out of here, but... well, not my hardest. I could hook up my vacuum to the back of the thing, but I feel like the fan's doing enough. Whatever. Keep on trucking. Hey, so I just finished doing a little vacuuming of some sawdust. Trying to get a little bit of the heavier areas picked up. Finish cleaning up here in a second, but just wrapping up this day. I think that 4:40. Oh yeah, I literally like 4 hours, 4.5 hours I've been sanding out there. So I've got my 16 slats done. I got my 2 cedars and my L or angle metal. That thing. I still haven't sanded it down or filed that down yet. I'm kind of just done with the whole sanding and filing today. When I was at the store earlier, I was looking for a different kind of stain because I was kind of thinking about this. And I didn't want it to be as dark as the stuff in the trunk. I want it to be a little lighter. And I went into the store, and as I was looking through all the other ones, this is the one that I would have picked again. So sticking with this stain, whether I like it or not. The main hardware, I realized that with the cedar attachments I wasn't going to have enough. The original stuff I ordered is 1/4 20 by 3 inch, I think. I'm planning on dremeling off what I don't need after I put the locking nylon on there. But for where the cedar connects through to the thing, basically there's another wood on the other side making this rack removable. So where the bolts go through, I got backing bolts for these ones, so I'll have to cut these down to size. I got the antique bronze ones to mount separately, so I didn't yeah, I'm trying to keep them kind of color coded and plus switch them up a little bit, see if anybody notices that. And they just were out of these, and this is all they had of those. They didn't have any of these, so I was kind of forced to go with the way that I kind of wanted to. So, but for now, got my wood cut. I would steam, but it's already 5 o'clock. I'm running out of steam, and I wouldn't get done doing that until 7 or 8, so I don't want to do that. So finishing up, I think this video is running a little long, so I'm probably going to do a 2-parter here. Might be a week before I get around to finishing this stuff up. Plus it's going to be a week before I even get the brackets to put them on, so you know, could be a little bit. But in the meantime, I've got plenty of lumber and staining to work with, sanding to do. Planning on doing 2 poly coats, or at least a poly coat after this poly shades. See what it looks like after I sand it the first time. So yep, alright, until the next one. Hopefully I get around to this sooner than later.